Hello, parents across Canada, and a special welcome to those new to the Canadian school system. If your child has diverse learning needs or you suspect that they might require special education support, navigating the system can sometimes feel like a journey. My name is Gurpreet, and today we are here to be your guide. This video will provide an overview of how special education support works in Canadian schools, including important processes like the IPRC in Ontario and similar mechanisms elsewhere, and the crucial role of the Individual Education Plan or IEP. Our goal is to empower you with knowledge so that you can be a confident advocate for your child. Canadian schools embrace an inclusive philosophy, aiming to support all the learners. Now, when we talk about diverse learning needs or special education needs, this covers a wide range from learning disabilities like dyslexia or ADHD to developmental or physical disabilities, giftedness, autism, spectrum disorder, and many others. So, the focus is always on providing the right support to every child learn and thrive. Now, a key thing to remember is that in Canada, education, including special education, is a provincial or territorial responsibility. This means that while the goals are similar across the country, the specific names of processes, committees, or even some policies can vary. We use Ontario's system as a detailed example for some parts, but always check your own province's Ministry of Education and local school board for precise information. So, how are a child's special education needs typically identified in Canadian schools? Often, initial concerns might be raised by you as a parent or by your child's classroom teacher. Early identification is really beneficial. So, the first step within the school is usually a meeting with the school-based support team, sometimes called an in-school team. This team might include the principal, the classroom teacher, and the special education resource teacher or SERT. Now, they'll discuss the concerns and suggest initial strategies to try in the classroom. If these strategies aren't quite enough, the school team, with your input and consent, might recommend a referral for more formal assessments. Now, this could be a psychoeducational assessment by a psychologist or evaluations by other specialists like a speech language pathologist. Let's use Ontario as an example for the next formal step. In Ontario, if formal identification is being considered, a meeting of the IPRC, that's the Identification, Placement and Review Committee, will be convened. The IPRC's job is to decide if a student should be formally identified as exceptional, that's Ontario's term for having special education needs, and if so, what's the most appropriate educational placement would be to support those needs. Parents are vital members of this committee and they have the right to be fully involved in the discussion and decision making. Other provinces will have similar formal processes for identification and placement, though the committee might have a different name. So, once a student is identified as requiring special education support, or sometimes even if they are not formally identified but need significant accommodations, an individual education plan or IEP is developed. This is a concept used across Canada, though the exact format can vary by province. So, an IEP is a written working document that acts as a blueprint for your child's education. It's developed collaboratively by a team that includes the principal or designate teachers, classroom, and special education. So, you as the parent, and very importantly, the student themselves when they are old enough to participate. So, what's an IEP? So, key components include a description of your child's strengths and needs, their current level of achievement, specific measurable annual goals, and shorter term learning expectations. So, these might be the same as their grade level curriculum, or they might be modified or alternative expectations depending on their needs. Now, a list of the special education services they will receive, like time with a resource teacher or support from an educational assistant, that is EA. Details about accommodations. Now, these are the changes how your child learns or demonstrates their learning, like extra time for tests, using assistive technology, or preferential seating. Now, sometimes an IEP might also include modifications, which are changes to what your child is expected to learn from the grade level curriculum. These are typically for students with more significant needs. So, how your child will be assessed, and any accommodations for provincial assessments. And for older students, a transition plan for moving to the next stage like high school or post-secondary life. So, an IEP is a living document. It's reviewed and updated regularly. usually at least once per reporting period or school year, to ensure that it continues to meet your child's evolving needs. So, an IEP provides a fantastic roadmap, and achieving those specific learning goals or making the most of outlined accommodations sometimes benefits from a consistent individualized practice. So, if your child's IEP highlights areas in math, reading, writing, or French, or even organizational skills where they could use dedicated one on one support to build mastery and confidence, Wisdomy is here to help. Our online tutors are experienced in working with diverse learners and can tailor sessions to align with IEP objectives within the Canadian curriculum. So, a free trial class can be a great way to see how we can complement the school's efforts and support your child's unique journey. Canadian schools offer a range of supports and resources. This starts with differentiated instruction in the regular classroom, where teachers adapt their teaching to meet diverse needs. Accommodations are very common, like providing graphic organizers, using assistive technology such as text to speech software, allowing for breaks, or providing a quiet space for tests. Now, as mentioned, modifications to the curriculum expectations are less common but are used when necessary. Students may receive resource support from a special education resource teacher, either by being withdrawn for small group instruction or receiving support within their regular class. So, if I talk of educational assistants, that is EAs or child and youth workers, often provide direct support to students with higher needs. Schools can also facilitate access to related professional services like speech language pathologists, occupational therapists, or social workers, though availability and the way these services are delivered can vary by school board and how a child's needs are assessed. For a small number of students with very intensive needs, placement in a special education class, sometimes called a congregated setting, might be considered. So, this is a significant placement decision made by the IPRC or equivalent body, always with parental consultation. Parents, you are a key partner in your child's special education journey. Your involvement is not just welcomed, it's essential. So, be informed. Take the time to learn about your child's specific learning profile, understand the special education process in your province and school board, and know your rights as a parent. Then participate actively. You are a vital member of your child's school team, so attend those IPRC meetings, IEP development meetings, and parent teacher conferences. Then share your expertise. You know your child best. So, share your insights about their strengths, their needs, their interests, learning styles at home, and what strategies have worked for them. Ask questions. So, don't ever hesitate to ask for clarification on assessments, educational terms, proposed supports, or anything in the IEP that you don't fully understand. Then, collaborate and communicate. So, aim to build positive, respectful working relationship with your child's teachers, the SERT, the principal, and any other support staff. Open and regular communication is crucial. Then keep good records. Organize all reports, assessments, copies of IEPs, and notes from meetings or important conversations with the school. Then advocate your child's needs. So ensure that the IEP is being implemented as written and that it's truly meeting your child's needs. So if you have concerns, address them constructively with the school team. Understand the appeal process for IPRC decisions in Ontario or the dispute resolution mechanisms available in your province. And don't forget to access support for yourself too. Connect with parent advocacy groups or community resources. They can offer valuable information and support. For parents who have experience with the education system in India, you might notice a few differences in the Canadian approach to special education. There's a very strong emphasis on inclusion in Canada, meaning the goal is to support students within the regular classroom environment as much as possible with appropriate supports. This processes for identification, like IPRC in Ontario, and the development of individual education plans, they are generally quite formalized and documented with clearly outlined rights for parental involvement at every step. Now, public schools in Canada, they are mandated to provide a range of supports and services, although as in any system, access to highly specialized services can sometimes involve wait times or vary by region and funding. So, the expectation here is very much a collaborative approach where teachers and school staff see parents as essential partners in developing and implementing effective support plans for students. Here are some top tips to help you navigate this journey. So trust your instincts about the child. You are their first and most consistent observer. Then focus on collaboration and building a positive relationship with the school team. So assume that everyone wants what's best for your child. Celebrate your child's efforts and progress no matter how small they may seem. So focus on their strengths and build on them. Then remember that the IEP is a flexible living document. It can and should be reviewed and adjusted as your child's needs change and they make progress. You are not alone, so seek out information from your school board, provincial ministry of education, and reputable parent advocacy groups. So, to recap, Canadian schools are committed to providing support for students with diverse learning needs, primarily through processes like identification committees like IPRC in Ontario and development of individual education plans or IEPs. Now, these are collaborative efforts, and your role as an informed, active, and engaged parent is absolutely crucial to ensure that your child receives the best support to learn, grow, and thrive. So, navigating special education support in Canadian schools is about partnership, understanding, and advocating for your child's unique needs. Your involvement truly makes a world of difference. And if, as part of supporting your child's IEP goals, you find that targeted one on one academic help in subjects like math, reading, writing, or French could make a significant impact on their progress and confidence, remember that Wisdomy is here to help. Our online tutors are experienced in working with diverse learners and can tailor sessions to align with IEP objectives within the Canadian framework. So, click the link in the description to book your free trial class. So, parents in Canada, what has been your experience with IPRCs, IEPs, or accessing special education supports in your province? What advice would you share with other parents who are just starting on this path? So please share your valuable insights and questions that you have in the comments below. Let's build a supportive community. If this guide was helpful for your family, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more resources, and share it with other families who could benefit. So all the sources that we mentioned are linked in the description for your reference. Thank you for watching, and here's to a supportive and successful school journey for your child in Canada.